Hey sports fans, this is Straight from the Basement with Tommy Ommy. I'm a sports fan who always said, if I never played a sport professionally, then I want to talk about it. I'm born and raised in New York City. Played organized basketball for several well-known teams in the mid-'70s and the early '80s, such as the legendary Home Cold Rucker Tournament, Melbank, Stone Gym and Riverside Church, LaGuardia House, and my all-time favorite, Each One Teach One. Having sports in my life at an early age always kept me out of trouble. If I wasn't playing basketball, I was either playing football or baseball. Hey sports fans, this is Straight from the Basement with Tommy Ommy, where my opinions, views, and facts will cover the hottest, the latest, and the past sports events. Welcome once again. I want to continue to thank everyone who has liked and subscribed to my podcast. And if this is the first time you're viewing it, please do the same. As always, before I even get into today's topic, yes, I got two hot topics I must talk about. My first hot topic is Washington Commanders starting quarterback Jaden Daniels. Listen, this rookie starting quarterback for the Commanders, oh my God, he's been huge. I mean, I don't think no one saw this. The way this young man is playing, lights out. Listen, LSU, Arizona State, yes, he was doing the damn thing. I didn't think, and I'm quite sure many of y'all did not think he was going to be the way he is right now. My man is doing it. Listen, he's doing it. He's like extraordinary. Extraordinary as a starting rookie quarterback. Listen, week 16 with the Commanders against the Eagles. If you didn't see that game, the game was a goodie. Yes, Jalen Hurts got a concussion first quarter, right? And backup quarterback Kenny Pickett, homeboy stepped in there and he did great. So it was a dogfight. You know what I'm saying? It was a dogfight to the point, like if you thought Jalen Hurts was still playing. You know what I'm saying? That's how great Kenny Pickett was. Listen, 5 turnovers Washington had. They had 5 turnovers. But Jaden still found a way. He still found a way with 1 minute and 58 seconds left to win the ball game. I'm watching this dude and I'm saying, yo, this kid is no joke. Once he starts scrambling, he's like very decisive with his scrambling. You know what I'm saying? It's like he knows where he needs to go to get the first down. Unlike the PlayStation, I'm talking about Lamar Jackson, who I love. Lamar knows where to go, but Lamar's going to give us a show to get there. And he ain't just trying to get the first down. You know, Lamar trying to get to the end zone every time he scramble. But enough about Lamar. Let's get back to Jaden. Jaden has just been doing the damn thing. Listen, his stats right now going into week 17 are as follows. 3,303 yards, 22 touchdowns and counting, 8 interceptions in 15 games, and that is not bad for a starting rookie quarterback, y'all. 72.0 quarterback rating. Not bad for a rookie quarterback in 15 games, y'all. Listen, if you don't know anything about the QBR, mid-90s is when you're very good. He's at 72. He's good. 15 games. Starting rookie quarterback. He's good. Listen, I wish this young man nothing but success his whole entire career. Again, I didn't see this happening so fast. And I'm quite sure many of y'all didn't. So I want to move on to my second hottest topic. As you can see, I'm very excited to watch this young man. Listen, he's going into the playoffs. He's going into the playoffs his first year as a starting quarterback, as a starting rookie quarterback. It ain't, and I don't like using the word ain't too many starting rookie quarterbacks can say in their first year, they made it into the playoffs. And I'm talking about starting quarterbacks throughout the decades, and there ain't too many. This dude right now, Jayden Daniels, yo, he's doing the damn thing. So listen. I want to move on because I could talk about Jayden for the next 10 minutes. Real talk, y'all. Real talk. Now, I want to get into the second hottest topic. And I'm talking about the Homecomb Rucker Park National Commemorative Site Act. Homecomb Rucker Park National Commemorative Site Act. It's called the H.R. 6852, y'all. Listen, it just passed the Senate across the board to make Rucker Park a historic landmark. It just passed last week. On its way to President Joe Biden's desk. He should be signing it by now. He should have signed it by now. Listen, you guys don't even know how huge this is. I want to thank Congressman member Adriano Espaillat, who serves the 13th Congressional District. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. Congress member Andrew Espaillat, I'm hoping pronouncing his name correct, who serves the 13th Congressional District here in New York State. Listen, huge for the Homecomb Rucker family, the Maris family, and the Bob McKellar and family. Listen. I'm born and raised here in New York City. Rucker has been a part of the community in Harlem for 70 years, y'all. For 70 years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to just sit here and say, hey, it's about time. I'm not going to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe everything comes within the right time. So this is the right time. 70 years, the Homecomb Rucker Park has been a staple to Harlem, and not just to Harlem, New York, y'all. We're talking about communities like Harlem throughout the whole entire world. We're talking about Rucker Park, world known. Listen, I'm just so blessed. I'm so blessed to be a part of the Each One Teach One Association. You know what I'm saying? So I get to partake, you know what I'm saying, especially in the summer months, sitting in Rucker, doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, again, congratulations to everyone, the Bob McKellar family, the Homecomb Rucker family, the Maris family, and everyone else who played a big part in getting this park, making it as a historic landmark. Listen, again, Congress, hands down, Republican and Democrats said yes to it. Listen, this is a great day for Harlem, New York, and I'm happy again to be a part of it. No doubt. So let's get started with today's topic. I'm talking about unflourishing talent. Unflourishing talent. What is Tommy Ommy talking about when I say unflourishing talent? Listen, I've been watching college sports for decades, especially college basketball, and it amazes me. Every time during this time of the season, I should say, you got the players from each school going at it hard. I mean, when they coming out the gate going at it hard, I don't even think we played 12 or 13 games. I'm talking about for each school out here. They going at it hard right away because 3 months from now it's the March Madness tournament, right? And it's all about the ranking. We know that. For all you college basketball heads like me, we know the reason why they go at it so hard as soon as the season begins, because it's all about securing a decent ranking, whereas you ain't got to be killing yourself. But then again, it's called March Madness, so it doesn't even matter sometimes where you ranked. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? We know that. But between now and then, right, you got several star players and very good players, right, who are considering going into the NBA draft in June, right? That's like every year, right? Every year you got the one and dones, you got the sophomores, you got the juniors coming out, but very rarely you got the seniors coming out after graduation and going into the NBA draft, right? That's like very rare, right? You always got the one and dones, the sophomores, and the juniors who are in that NBA draft, right? And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because, right, it's for a lot of reasons why they leave college before getting a degree, right? And it is not for me to judge right now. This is not what I'm doing in this show, right? But what I need to state is this, right? You got the following players, right? And I'm just throwing names out when I say that. Every year I'm watching players like Cam Reddish, right? Who is getting run with the Lakers. But the only reason why he's getting run with the Lakers is because of Jared Vanderbilt has been hurt for the last year and a half, right? So here he is with his second coach. Prior to coming to the Lakers, Cam Reddish has been at the end of the bench, right? And him being a Dookie and me being a Duke fan, I believe he only came out his freshman year, after his freshman year, to jump on Zion Williams' motorboat, right? He wasn't ready. That's all I'm saying. My opinion, wasn't ready, right? Mark Williams, same thing with the Duke, right? Wasn't ready, right? Then you got Adam Morrison. You got cats like Rashard McCants, Johnny Flynn, Jaleel Okafor. You remember that name, right? Thomas Robinson, right? These are all star college basketball players doing their time, right? Kwame Brown. I'm going to throw Kwame Brown, even though he came from high school, right? You know, he was that dude in high school, went straight to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? No more of that, but I had to throw him on this list. Trey Burke, you remember? And then the list goes on, right? The list goes on and on throughout the decades. Now, these cats I just named, and there's many others, right? They were good in high school. They were good in college, right? But now they in the NBA. And what made me really think about this topic was because I'm watching the league pass, right? So I'm watching every team damn near every other night. And I'm looking at the benches and I'm saying, yo, they got so-and-so on their team. Oh, he was no joke in college, right? But he ain't. You know I don't like using that word, ain't. He ain't getting no run. And he's been in the NBA now 4 years or 5 years. This is now his second, third team. So you got cats who leave school early, one and dones, the sophomores, the juniors, right, who skill and game was not NBA ready. You know what I'm saying? And this is what this show is about, unflourishing talent. They were not ready to go into the NBA. But for whatever reasons, and I don't judge, they took that leap, right? But the skill and the game, it's not ready. And it still hasn't been ready. And it's still not ready for a lot of them to be in the NBA. Thank God for the D League. But I don't even get into the D League because most of those cats that's in the D League, right, some don't even make it back upstairs meaning into the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can leave school early, right? Don't have a college degree, right? And don't make it in the NBA. Now, when you don't have that skill level, that NBA ready skill level, right? Now you're being packaged. You're being packaged and you're being sent from city to city, team to team, right? And to the point where those GMs don't want you in the package no more, right? Now you out of the NBA, right? Now you don't have a degree, right? Now you trying to go overseas and play ball, right? We in 2024, getting ready to go in 2025. The demand for U.S. basketball players and overseas they ain't thirsty like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of very good players overseas that these countries are satisfied with their native players. You know what I'm saying? So you as a former player for the NBA who didn't really get no run in the NBA, you're not going overseas to get top dollars. That's not even happening no more. So what we saying? You may not even make it out there. So what we saying? Now you got no degree. Now you got to get a 9-to-5 like me, like you, right? And you already know the rest. So, right, let me tell you one of the main reasons why I came up with this show, right? Because I'm looking at big man Zach Edey, the starting center for the Memphis Grizzlies, right? I'm looking at him, right, who's averaging 11 points, 7 rebounds, and he's shooting 61%. And this is in his first season as an NBA center, right? So he's starting, right? 7 feet, 4 inches tall, and he weighs 300 pounds, right? Now, why I'm bringing him up is because of this. Zach, I watched him from his freshman year to his senior year. He stuck and he stayed in college all 4 years. He did the full ride. Now, I said to myself, if Zach would have tried to leave because he wanted to, or the family member put it in his head, or a coach put it in his head, hey, you ready? You ready for the NBA? Listen. He would have been stuck in the mud. He would have been a big bust. I see the benefits of Zach Edey staying in college for the full ride. I see it. You know what I'm saying? My dude, his freshman year, his sophomore year, his footwork was horrible. He couldn't run up and down the court, right? He was like slow motion, right? He was only good for the putbacks, or if he was underneath the rim because he posted his man that deep, right? Easy too, right? Other than that, Zach couldn't give you nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So had he tried to go to the NBA, he would have sat on the bench, right? Probably wouldn't even get no run. Number 2. 3, he probably would just leave the NBA because I couldn't even see any team giving him 10 minutes on the court if it was his freshman or his sophomore year. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Junior year, you saw the difference, right? He lost some weight, right? Yeah, he's 300 pounds, right? But he's 300 pounds because he's 7 feet tall, 4 inches. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he gonna have that weight, but his footwork is better. Going into his senior year, I said, okay, he's ready now. You know what I'm saying? He's able to run up and down the court with his man, right? With no problem, right? Run to that low post, footwork. He got it. He's ready. That's why he's starting right now with Ja Morant, right? And I see this dude, as long as he stay healthy. Oh, we're going to talk about him before the season is up, right? And we're talking about him now, right? We're going to talk about him more when the season is over. I'm talking about his first year. But he's going to have a hell of a career as long as he can stay healthy. I'm talking about Zach Edey, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, the moral of this show is, if you don't have super talented skills, like the Kyrie Irvings, like the LeBron James, like the Kevin Garnett's and the Kobe Bryant's, right? The Zion Williams, and I could go on and on. If you do not have super talented skills like this dude who only played 9 games in college because he was hurt, then he goes into the NBA his rookie year, you already know the rest, superstar level, right? If you ain't that dude or that woman, right? Moral of the story is, stay your ass in college for the four years, develop your game, get your skills ready, and get your degree. So just in case it don't work out, and you still in your 20s, you got a degree to fall back on. That's the moral of the story. That's the moral of this show. Unflourishing talent, right? And again, going into the NBA draft or going into any draft doesn't mean that you are ready, okay? It just means that you made a decision. You made a decision. Don't mean you are professionally ready to be on that court, that field, that ice, whatever the sport is. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure, because this is supposed to be your career. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be your career. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, I want to get off the topic of the show and explain to you why right now I'm wearing this New York Giant gear, right? Because Big Blue is my team, right? But I'm wearing it right now because this may be the last time anybody see me with a New York Giant hat, jersey, and everything else. Because if John Mara, the Giants owner, doesn't do something, I mean something spectacular, this offseason that's about to happen for next season, I'm cutting the New York Giants off for life. That is the reason why I'm wearing this, and I'm saying it right now in this show. Cutting them off. Now I'll let you know back if that happens, what bandwagon I'm jumping on. But for right now, this will be the last time you see me with a Giant gear on, unless John Mara does something, and he got to do something. And I ain't gonna even talk about that something. Giant fans, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? So for right now, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me in my basement. To my viewers and to my listeners, please continue to check me out on YouTube and subscribe. Check me out on my streaming platforms, Apple and Spotify. Also, I'm TikTok live every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. At least I try to be, to give you guys all this entertaining hot topics. Plus, please remember to check out the Even Flow Coffee Company, created to combine the interests of coffee lovers, fashion, and music. For more information or to make a purchase, visit evenflowcoffee.com. And as I always say, sports is what keeps this world from going insane, either in a pandemic or no pandemic. Until next time, take care.